Good day, gentlemen and ladies. Today we are the 30th of June. It's payday for us, military members. Um, the subject of my video is this weekend. It's a long weekend for us. It's Canada Day tomorrow, the 1st of July. So happy Canada Day in advance for all of you good folks. I will publish the video the 2nd of July, so it's gonna be a late Canada Day, but hey. Yes, I'm gonna replace my front bumper for the fourth time. I said five before, but it's the fourth time. I'm, can I say that I'm kind of fed up doing these jobs? I'm becoming almost an expert of changing these bumpers. All right, so I'm not gonna go not too much in detail like I did last time. I published a video last summer when I did change the front bumper. So I'm gonna put the video link how I've done it. So you're just gonna see glimpses of it, steps of it. Changing the front bumper. Obviously today I'm just gonna prep the front bumper. I'm still gonna put a piece of plywood on the lower lip because that's always breaking during the winter time. It's a big weakness of the front bumper. And probably I should be able late this afternoon to install the new one. Removing it's a piece of cake. I just have to maybe it's gonna be tougher because I have to remove some RTV silicone sealant. But other than that, yeah, it should be good. Now for weather-wise, it's very good. We've been having rain since the last 4 days, and they're calling a lot of rain for the incoming week. There's the weather system today it's a lot of instability, so very high, swampy, humid air that we're breathing, which is good. Better than forest fire smoke. The forest fire are starting to go lower, but they're very, very high intensity. So at the end of next week, yeah, still thing will improve. So, all right. So let's do that. Cheers. All right. So I'm in the garage. I will make a setup to work on my bumper. Today it's only a day I'm gonna be able to do that if I had to work outside because it's the only sunny day that we have. It's really humid. It was almost raining about 15 minutes ago, so drizzle, not raining. So all right, see you later. Cheers. All right, so as you can see, I set up my table. I put the bumper, and you can see my wood cuttings for matching the curve, the sexy looking curve of my wood to the for the front lip. That lip here in the winter time always break. It's a big weakness. It's one of the problems. So by putting my former bumper, which worked very good, log tested, never cracked there. It cracked around this area here because the log went right there. But yeah, so it's a perfect match. So now I'm gonna vacuum everything. I have dust on the camera, so I'm gonna remove everything here, and then I'm not gonna show you that, but I'm gonna use acetone to clean all the bumper. So it's the cleaning mess step. All right, cheers. All right, folks. So what I've done is I put the plastic grill from my former bumper, not the one I have on the car, but I had spare parts from my previous bumpers, and I put the grill. Last year, what I've done of a mistake is I put the fiberglass and then I put the resin over it, and the fiberglass went through the fabric fiberglass cloth and it went on the other side, and it was kind of mess. So what I've done is I put the clear tape, I cover the grill so the resin will stay on this side of the bumper and it won't spill on the other side. Then I put the fabric like this. I have the piece of wood on the other side. So what I'm just gonna cover everything of resin. Then I'm gonna put the piece of wood in there and let it sit for I think it's 6 hours. So at least it's gonna be prepped like this. So that way, and also tape the grill. The grill last year unhook himself from the bumper, and that was a kind of a mess. So now everything is stable. I'm just gonna pour like this, put a nice coat, and I'm gonna use the fan because resin is very toxic. I did sand the bumper inside. I use acetone to clean everything, so it should be sticky this time. So I'm not gonna make a video about it. Like, I'm gonna put the link of what I've done last year. So and the reason why I'm covering the front grill, there's plenty of air to cool down. Last year it was pretty warm too, and what I discovered is protecting better my front grill. So you have to realize that these cars are made for worldwide. Here it never get too warm enough. Very rarely than even my front electric fan, cooling fan for the radiator starts. So just let you know. But yeah. So everything is covered. It will be more strength, better. So I will keep you updated after that. All right. Cheers. All right. So I have to hurry up because I closed the fan. So as you can see, I poured the resin over it. I put the piece of wood. Once the resin was poured, then I put it evenly everywhere. Then I put the piece of wood and I put a coat of the remaining resin. So the wood is protected, and I have a nice resin bed on each side of the piece of wood, so it's stick there, and everything is even. I don't know if you can see very well on various sides. So and also this year I reinforced with resin the top portion in here, so it will be a little bit more stronger. I hope so. All right, so and I'm just gonna let it cure. I need to get out of here because I think I'm gonna have a buzz. All right, so as of right now, I'm just out of here. So it's I just a warning again: when you play with chemical, make sure you have the proper ventilation area because you don't want to screw your brain. It goes very fast. All right, so I just remember I have to wait 24 hours before I start to play with resin, so it has a full curing time. And so in the meantime, what I will do is tonight it's the second evening of for Indiana Jones, and I'm a big Indiana Jones fan. And so in order to keep my car in a good condition, so I don't get I'm not gonna do that today. All right, so stick around. Tomorrow we'll start to, even if it's they're calling for pouring rain, but we'll see about that. I'm just gonna put the tractor outside and bring the front car and finish the installation, a removal installation of the new and improved bumper for the 4th time. All right, cheers. All right, folks, happy Canada Day. We're the 1st of July, so everything is cure now for my bumper. And as you can see behind me, around 12 o'clock at noon, we'll have a big storm passing, but that's still 4 hours from now. 4, it's 5. 5 hours from now, it's 7 o'clock. So let's go at it. All right, cheers. All right, folks, so the front bumper modification, strengthening, it's carried out. Now inside my garage is currently 30% of humidity at 21 degrees Celsius, which is roughly, I think it's 68 Fahrenheit. But I will have to open the door because of the smell, but also because I need to work on the car right there. I need to take off the bumper, take some part of the bumper, like the front grille and some other stuff, and switching. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna take both of my tractors, lawn garden and my Mahindra out of there. My little John Deere. Oh, just a small report about my last evening at the cinema, at the movie. It's the Indiana Jones is outstanding. I love it. It's the fifth movie, and I love it. I'm not gonna see it anymore, but it was a very very well made movie. It's worth it to see it. I'm gonna buy the movie to complete my collection of Indiana Jones. And as I was there, they had some previews, incoming movie, and one then Joe and I share, and we love it. It's you know. Do I have to say the title? Do I have to say? I know Joe did the with the rope gun. Some of you, I'm pretty sure you remember when I posted that video. That was, oh my god, I think it's 3 summers ago. 4 summers ago. 3 years ago, basically. It wasn't in 2020, yeah, the year before I moved here. So yes, Mission Impossible. I cannot wait. The only thing is they make a steam locomotive plant, and everybody know that I love steam locomotive. So that's why I have my name RCF Polar Express. But hey. Okay, so let's back. I think the vapor started to get in my brain. Okay, so let's go at it. So I'm gonna move that things around, and stick around, guys. Cheers. I just have a small tips to all tractor owner with these type of control. You know that rubber there? Please do put silicone UV protective spray or liquid or other liquid to protect it, because sun is that it will damage it will damage it greatly if you don't protect it, especially if you leave it outside for a long period of time. Same thing with the seat, the safety belt, stuff like that. I have many videos and I explain to you folks how it is important to put UV protection, because the sun and also the silicone help during the cold time. So as you're playing with the lever, you will keep it moist and soft, and the rubber won't dry out like tires basically. So yeah, all right. And the reason why I'm putting the tractor outside and everything is I'm putting my car in is roughly around noon. We're supposed to have a thunderstorm hitting here. Right now is at the height of just west of Mont Tremblant in the Laurentides area, so it's aiming towards us. And of course well, I should be able to remove it and install the new bumper within 4 hours. So I have yeah, let's try to do that. All right, stick around. Cheers. About 2 weeks ago, I grind all the rust made by all the flying rocks that we had this winter from the road, the salt and the crushed rock, the small crushed rock they put. And I don't know if you're able to see all these that I have on my car. It's just amazing how much I have. And I have all the side of the windows all the way to the back. So it's small rocks. When they fly, of course, it's here. What happened is they do put salt, but when it gets colder than minus 15 or 16, they put those rocks, and sometimes those rocks froze together. And you should see my front windshield. No, windscreen. Anyway, that front window. So yes, you have to. It's rough on the car. There's some like Gaetan's car on in the store. He's got his plastic thing. So I'm thinking about installing one. But what I will end up probably this summer is I'm just gonna paint the entire hood with a nice paint coat, definitely. All right, so let's go at it. So I'm gonna try to put the camera somehow. So I'm gonna put some music. And you're gonna see me that, but basically I just take out everything off the grid and stuff like that. So time for music. All right, cheers. Alright, so as you see, I removed the bumper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a small inspection for the general condition. This is the windshield liquid, windshield washer, liquid reservoir. I'm just gonna check also. This is the light, the connection. If I had fog lights, I make sure they're pointing down. The wiring is there, I can install fog light, but here it always gets busted by those flying rocks. So yeah, just do a general inspection on that. So stick around, cheers. Alright, as you can see, this is the modification that I've done. Just a close view. You can see the fiberglass that I put in the piece of plywood, which held pretty good against the smashing. You can see here everything moved because of but that's where the smashing area occurring. You can see the crack from here as it impact right there, and it went up. So what I'm going to do is take this and the front part here and install it on my new bumper. All right. Cheers. All right, what I'm holding is the front bumper. I removed it. Why? Because last year when I painted, I only put oil on it, and since there's a big piece of foam in there, and between the foam and the paint, obviously all the salt roll, the humidity grind itself, and I had small corrosion despite of putting oil. So what I'm going to do is grind that off. I'm going to paint it, and I'm gonna put a thick coat of grease, so that way it's gonna be protected. Last year I was in a hurry. I think I was aiming, I don't remember, but yeah, this time I'm gonna do it properly. Grind it off, clean it, paint it, and then a thick coat of grease. So I'm gonna do that outside. All right, cheers. So alright folks, so it's I had some deep rust, but other than that, I'm just gonna clean the middle of it. There's no rust in there. Inside look pretty good. There's nothing I can do, but if I had a pull through like cleaning a cannon, I'll probably pass it in there, but I'm just gonna cover it with all in grease. The structural integrity is still good, so it's it's a bumper, yes, but it's a crushed bumper. It's meant for getting crushed, so it absorbs the shock of an impact. All right. Alright, so that's the first coat. I'm gonna put 2 coats at least. So let's do some touch up somewhere else where they need yellow. After some a little bit touch up on my tractor on the yellow part. Now let's go inside. Yes, on that job, I completely forgot. I have to change also the wheel well protective cover, so I need to advance the car a little bit more. All right, cheers. As you can see here, I removed the wheel well. Didn't take too long to remove it, roughly about 15 minutes. I only had one little place with corrosion. It's gonna be there, so I'm just gonna clean it and paint it and then put grease over it. The protecting wheel cover did this job very well, but just as a preventive measure. Definitely incoming this summer or after I finish putting the bumper, I'm gonna put oil in there. I also clean the very well where the corrosion occur, and this, like I say, I'm gonna put grease and oil and a good, so it won't happen. When the sun is there, I'm gonna dry it out outside, so it's completely bone dry because it's still a little bit wet. But that's what happened. It's like a sponge. So I'm gonna put silicone over it, so it will be waterproof also. All right, cheers. So I just finished to install the bumper. Yeah, pretty nice yellow, eh? I'm gonna put the coat of grease on the top of it. Yeah, very nice yellow. Win it. So I'm gonna break up for lunch. I put the grill on the new bumper. The only thing I have to put is the Toyota sign. Then my good team, EOD team, made for me They're very kind. They were compassionate for me since I didn't have a sign, so they made one for me, and I will let my madness pattern dry for lunchtime, and then I'm gonna put the grease over it. It's gonna be sticky grease, which is kind of good. All right, so see you later. Alright, so I greased up the bumper, I put oil of it, I soaked the foam with oil, smash it in there, it's all wet and grease, and the bumper is all oil grease coated inside and out, so I think that should be for a long time, and I use the oil is still dropping, but yeah, that's well, it's gonna be good for a long time. Alright, so let's slap the bumper in.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
Alright, so it took me quite a while to put the bumper in, but it's all in. I had to do some slight modification with tie wraps and silicone, but at least it's safe, it's ain't pretty, it's looking clean, that's the main thing, it is strong, and that's what I like. Another thing you have to do is I'm just gonna throw a light paint on it, light coat to cover some stuff. The silicone part of it, the sign, I'm gonna wait for another day because, to tell you the truth, I'm tired. It's been tough going, a long day to install that, to remove it, correct the corrosion and everything. So I'm just gonna throw one paint and alright. So I'm gonna finish the video right there. And please, thank you very kindly for all your standing support, because that's gonna be a long video. I'm gonna try to make it very short. But the main thing is, yes, you can do it yourself. I make money making that because obviously I like to thank the excavation company who pay everything, all the part, and give me almost $600, I believe. So it took me a full day, and so it's a well-paid day. If I pay $500 a day, that would be nice. But definitely a long day for work. And but hey, that's it. It's better and improved than the first version, which is there. And yeah, okay. So thank you again. Please, life is good. Take care of yourself, and see you next time. All right. Cheers.